an itchy nose. No. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi and welcome, and if you're a return subscriber, thank you for coming back and I really appreciate it if you could like, comment and subscribe. Today we're going to be doing the wet brush full face makeup challenge. That was a bit of a mouthful. Basically the title says it all. We're going to dunk some brushes into water and try and apply makeup onto the face, and I can see this is going to be a bit of a mess, but I thought it would be fun and worth a try. This video was originally done by Michael Finch, so I will link his video down below for you guys to check out. So let's get into it. I have my glass of water here and I've probably filled it up a bit too much, but I am first just going to apply my foundation. I've already stuck a bit of moisturiser on. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm just going to apply my normal True Match foundation. And I'm taking my foundation brush and dipping it in. I'm going to squeeze it out a bit because, yeah, I don't want to get soaked. Right, yeah, that's wet. Right, let's see how this goes. I think I'm going to go in and dab it like I would a beauty blender, I think, because technically beauty blenders are used dampened, so that's my theory here. Okay, it's not really blending into the skin. I'm going to try stroking it maybe. It's just like layering and sitting on top of my skin. Don't know if you can see that. It's just kind of sat on top of my skin and it's not like blending in. I'm still trying to just blend out this foundation, but it's just not sitting on the skin right. I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer and hopefully this will make it blend a bit better, but we will have to see. I'm just taking a foundation brush again and dipping it in the water because the brush is a bit dry. Oh, you can see all the foundation sticking to the edge of the glass. That is gross. And I'm going to pat it in. Ooh. It's just like going into one big mess. It feels so cakey. God, I'm dreading what the powder's going to be like. It's like all splotchy. Right, I've tried to blend it out the best I can. I mean, from a distance, it looks pretty good. Next, I'm going to do bronzer. I am just using the Good To Go Glow Bronze Shimmer, and I'm using this because I don't want to ruin any of my other bronzers, and this is one of my least favourite bronzers, and this is from Primark. I'm going to get my regular bronzing brush, got my water, dunk it in. Ugh. Right, I've kind of rinsed it out a bit. Ah, that dripped on me. Here goes nothing. I'm just going to use the corner here. I'm not prepared for this. You kind of know what? I mean, it's removing my foundation. It's kind of blending out nicely. That's a bit odd, isn't it? It like blends out nicely but removes all my other product that I've just put on my face. Jesus. I'm just going to try putting it in circles, trying to blend it out like I normally would. My face is cold. That is what it's like at the moment, and that is the state of the brush. I'm going to try something I never tried before. I'm using the P. Louise base in Winter Rose, and I'm going to be using this as some blush as it's a cream product. I thought it might blend in, so I'm going to give it a go anyway. It might be too intense, but I'm hoping blending out with all the other products might help, but we shall see. I'm going to squirt a bit of this on this brush, putting this in water, and I'm going to apply some of this onto the brush. Oh, I probably put a bit too much on. Alright. Oh, Okay, right. I'm going to change over to my foundation brush and dab it in. Oh, this brush is still wet, by the way. I'm lost for words. It's blotchy, I feel like a clown. Don't know why I keep dabbing it in more, as if that's going to make it any better. What I am going to do is try and add a highlight and somehow hope it pulls it together, because at the moment it's not blended here properly and up here. So I'm using the Becca Shimmer and Skin Perfector pressed powder in the shade Moonstone. So as you can see, there's not a lot left at all, so I'm going to get a wet brush and basically go right around the edges. Getting a flat brush. I don't know if that's too wet. Okay, right, here goes nothing. Ooh. Okay, the only thing water can be good for is making your highlight really pop. That's alright, I mean, got to blend it out, but I guess we can work with it. You know what, I've just been doing all this and totally forgot to powder my face. I'm just going to quickly go back in with my foundation brush. I know it's probably not the best blended, but in a weird way, I'm kind of liking it. I mean, the blush is a bit too blushy and it is a bit cakey, but I'm going to add powder and see if that makes it feel any better. So I'm just grabbing Mark PS My Perfect Colour Loose Mineral Powder in Porcelain. Oh Christ. And this brush from earlier, dip it in the water. Oh, this water is disgusting. Right, okay, I'm gonna get the powder while it sticks to the brush. Just like a paste. I'm beginning to think this is a bad idea. Okay, I've put powder in the places I normally would. Right, I'm going to move on to my eyebrows. For my eyebrows, I am just going to get my Revolution I'm just going to get my Revolution Brow Pomade in medium brown. I'm going to wet an eyeliner brush and use that in my pomade. And I'm thinking it's just going to turn out more like a paint and it will be fine, but anyway, let's see how it goes. It's just coming out a bit more watery than normal. I'm going to have to clean my eyebrow back in with concealer. I'm getting concealer again and just try and clean my eyebrows up a bit, seeing as they went absolutely terribly wrong. Oh, that's a bit too much. I'm gonna wet this again and spread it out. I can't seem to get that all in, so I'm gonna use my foundation brush to blend it out. I'm so used to having my beauty blender just to blend all this out. And I've just noticed what the powder's done to my face. Like, look how splotchy it's gone. Okay, I better move on to eyes before my concealer starts to crease because I haven't set it. I am going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills World Traveler Palette, and as you can see, this is very old and battered as I've had it in my collection for a long time and I don't want to ruin any of the eyeshadows I use recently, and I haven't used this palette in ages, so I thought I'd just get it out and use it. I'm going to get a blend brush and just dip it into the water once again, and I'm going into the shade Morocco, which is this shade. I'm going to try and use it as a crease shade. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to try and go in circles like I normally would and go really lightly to try and blend it out. I'm going to try the same on the other eye. So what I've resorted to doing is using the side of my brush just to try and blend it out and being super light. I'm going to go into the shade Fudge using a smaller brush and dipping it in. I'm just going to put it on my outer corner. I don't know what I'm doing now. I'm going to go into the other eye and do the same and just hope for the best. I'm going to get the wet fluffy brush again and try and blend it all in together. I think this could make a bigger mess. It like sticks to your eyes as you move it. I'm just going to get this brush and go back into the shade Morocco, just do my underlid area. I'm now going to go into the shade Chick, which is this silver on the end, using a flat brush. It's like gone creamy. I'm just putting it on here. I don't know if I like that. Do I like that? I think from afar it looks okay. And I'm just going to go back into the shade Fudge and kind of blend it all out somehow. Okay, I'm going to leave my eyes there because I keep on mucking around. I'm just going to be adding mascara, and can't do mascara with a brush with water on, if that makes sense, so I'm just going to do it like normal. I'm just going to apply some false lashes. So I've got these, I'm not too sure what brand they are though. I will link them down below if I find out what brand they are. I'm just going to stick them on, and again I can't really apply that using a wet brush, and I will be back. Eyelashes on. Now I'm just going to put some Doll Beauty lipstick on. Again, I'm not going to use a wet brush, and my lips have been really dry and irritated recently. So that is the final look using my wet brushes, and it's come out not as bad as I thought. A bit patchy, the blush is a bit much, and the eyeshadows didn't turn out the way I want, but that was more my colour choice rather than the actual brushes. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in Friday's video.